Hello and welcome to another tutorial on the Warcraft 3 World Editor by me, the Ultimate Helper. I'm not really ultimate though, I'm not a professional or anything. Anyways, I have a mic this time because I know it's annoying to read. And this time we will be focusing on making custom spells. It's nothing too difficult, don't worry if you're a beginner, that's what this video is for, to teach you how. So, as you just saw, you have to open the Object Editor. I'm on Abilities right now, but it's usually default on this Units tab here. But you want to be on the Abilities tab, so. And then right here you have all of your unit spells. Unit spells heroes can't use, they are for units only. So, we want to focus on a hero spell, so I'm gonna go down here. These are hero spells. They're in another folder right under the unit spells for every race. But I am going to use the orc spell Shockwave. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, now there are two ways you can go about this. You can copy paste it into the custom abilities down below like I just did, or you can first you have to delete it again. I'll show you how. You can right click and then click new custom ability, and then you can name it whatever you want. For this I'm going to name it Custom Shockwave. And then you have to scroll down and find the spell that you are basing it off of. You always have to base a spell off of something. And we are basing it off of Shockwave, unless you do something different. Now, all of this is hard to process at once if you're a beginner, hard to understand. The first top things that my mouse is over aren't really important up until this. This is what the little picture show is next to the spell, the icon. You can set it to any icon in the game, or you can download custom ones off of websites like the Hivework. So you want to select whatever icon that you want. I'm going to use Firebolt. Click OK, and now you can see that it changed right next to your spell name. This is the model of the spell itself. You know, the light that the shockwave shoots, or the fire that the flame strike uses. That's what it is. You can change it. So I am going to change it to better suit a custom shockwave spell. You can always see it in that little gray square in the main world editor window right over there. So scroll around, look for any model that you want to use. This is a large variation that they put in Warcraft. I'm looking for one here. I can't find it. I had it before. Okay, here it is. The Burning Oil. This is used by an upgrade on one of the cannons. I think the Orc one. So that's what my model will be anyway. Next, this is the hero classification. This is what tells the game that it's a hero spell, so only heroes can use it. And right below it is the item classification, so that only items can use it if you check it. Below that, nothing else is too useful up until the damage. That was the name. Here is the learn, like this is what it says when you want to learn the spell. So you say learn custom shockwave or whatever your name is. This is the description of your spell. You say what it does or whatever. I'm just going to say this is our custom shockwave. And then next, the most important thing is the damage, the next three things. This tells the game how much damage the spell does. So set it to whatever you want. Try to make it not too high, or it'll be rigged or overpowered, and it won't be fun. And then after that, there is the below the damage is the distance. That's how far the missile or model will go when you shoot it. So how far it can stretch. And then there was the maximum damage, and then there is the buff. If you want to go all out custom spell, I suggest you change the buff like I'm about to show you. Leave it as it is if you want to, but I don't suggest you to if you want to make it super custom. So now find the shockwave caster buff and make a custom one, and then change the name to whatever your spell is. And then you just go back to the spell and change all of the buffs to that custom buff that you made for the spell. Buffs don't really do too much except for some spells. It just says what the unit is being affected by of the spell. So now you scroll down some more, and here you have the casting time. That's how long it takes for the hero to cast the spell. So 1 second would mean it takes him 1 second to cast the spell. It adds a little bit of delay to the spell. Makes it a little bit cooler, but too much gets really annoying. So, and then here you have the targets allowed. That's what the spell can hit. It can't hit air unless you check air off. So right now it can only hit ground and structures. Here is the name of the spell with the levels, like custom shockwave level 1 or whatever. Easiest way is to copy paste the name and then just put the numbers at the end. And then you have the description. Same thing with this, you just copy paste it after you type whatever your description is. And that would be pretty much it for the spell. Now all we're gonna have to do is test it, make sure it's working properly. It should be. We didn't change much, but that's just a basic spell. So now you go to units and you add it to whatever hero you want. I'm going to use the Archmage. It's under custom and hero. And then we go back to the main window. We go to lair and units, and we place one of whatever hero you used for your team, red. Then we go to neutral hostile. I'm going to use Murloc Tie Runners as the enemy because they're pretty weak, good to test against. You can use anything you want. Just place a bunch around the map in groups, and then place a start location over your hero. That's where your camera will start in the game. And then delete this script. If you keep this script in any game that isn't like a melee map where there's more than one player and they're fighting against each other with normal bases, then you will get instant end game because there are no players with no other bases, which means you've technically won, which makes you win the game. So we want to test the game now. There's this stuff about it being an expansion game. This is on the Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne editor, keep that in mind. And if you edit too many things, it will end up being an expansion game, which you can't play without Reign of Chaos. Without Frozen Throne, I mean. So now we're gonna go find one of the Murloc groups that we placed on the map and test the spell we used. They're all asleep because it's nighttime. And it seems to be working. They are taking damage. The model worked perfectly. Sorry, the window's glitching a bit here. Might just be me. And there we go. They're all dead. For that group, anyway. I do not think I will survive too much longer, though, against these Murlocs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just exit program when you're done testing. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching my tutorial on custom spells. I hope it helped you all you beginners out there. And thank you for your time and patience. that's it. Contact me on Warcraft 3 Con Matman if you need any help, or send me a message.